Pokemon trainers, this is GatorX coming at you through the power of third world internet, but I was actually able to see the reveal of the Dusk Lycanroc, and actually this obviously does put a hamper on the video that I put up the other day discussing whether or not there will be new forms, and I expressed that I didn't think there would be new forms. Well, at the very least I said that I don't think there'd be new Alolan forms, but potentially say the Lycanroc form, which had been discussed and talked about for a long time, and it looks like all those people were right, so congratulations to all of you. But basically there's really not a lot to say. A lot of people are actually kind of disappointed and underwhelmed by this Lycanroc form, and the thing is that this is pretty much the only thing that's been revealed about Sun and Moon, along with a 30-second trailer and the title, and of course, you know, the official legendary Pokemon. All together, this is what we have for a game that's coming out in 3 months now. And honestly, my opinion on it is, well, okay, it's kind of cool. I probably won't use it because I didn't really like regular Lycanroc midday and midnight, but it does actually mean quite a bit for Ultra Sun and Moon going forward. Again, the question of whether there will be new Alolan forms is still debatable, but this at least confirms that for a Pokemon like Lycanroc that had 2 different forms, we get a third alternate form. There aren't any other Pokemon throughout Sun and Moon that have alternate forms based on the game, whether you're playing Sun or Moon, except for Cosmog, which will evolve into either Solgaleo or Lunala. Obviously you can get both in a game, but for the most part it has evolutions that represent one or the other. And with Dusk Lycanroc actually having an emphasis on the dusk, the time between day and night, where, you know, Sun and Moon are kind of at their midway point, and it has, you know, this orange light. And again, with Lycanroc Dusk being a color combination of Lycanroc midday and midnight, it does really place some more emphasis on the dusk of Pokemon. Now, dusk is actually something that has been in Pokemon for a while, you know, ever since they introduced time features, the time when the sky is orange and it's the part between day and night. There are certain things that would happen during this time based on, you know, certain Pokemon evolutions or events throughout, but it seems like this is going to be something else that happens during that time. And it could very well be possible that this particular time, the dusk, plays some important part in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Obviously during the dusk it's the sun that's setting and giving way to the night, which the moon is always visible, so there's no real heavenly body representation of the dusk, no sun to represent it, no moon to represent it. It's that in-between time. So obviously my crackpot theory about Cosmog also getting a new form is not true at all, especially when we have the Ultra Solgaleo and Ultra Lunala being introduced, but it does get me thinking that maybe this is something very important to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Perhaps maybe something that the climax could be taking place during this time, or maybe even that at some point Solgaleo and Lunala will meet each other, or we'll have them both at the same time, or we'll see them in the same room. Well, not the same room, obviously, they're too big. But my point still remains that it's got me thinking about this. Obviously, this is very minuscule information that we've been given, so obviously I can't construct an entire theory about this. And it's been a while since I've actually done sort of like a reaction or discussion or update or anything like this after we've received news. It's been like a year since I've done anything like that. Normally I just go straight into theories. But I feel like this might have been something significant enough, and then especially because I did put out that video discussing I don't think there are going to be new forms. So it still is something to be excited about for Ultra Sun and Moon. Definitely I am excited. Oh, also one thing I did want to point out, it was brought to my attention when I was talking about new forms that Rotom did receive its new forms in Platinum, and Rotom was kind of a mascot for Platinum version in a way, aside from Giratina. And Lycanroc and Rockruff have been very, very important Pokemon for Sun and Moon. They've been, you know, an official, unofficial mascot, you know, almost like a 4th starter. And we've seen just with products in general and in the anime, a lot of importance is placed on Lycanroc and Rockruff just because, again, they're some sort of unofficial mascot for Sun and Moon. So I feel like this could be an exception to some of the new forms of Pokemon, but at the very least we have 3 different forms confirmed, being Ultra Solgaleo and Ultra Lunala and this Dusk Lycanroc. So at the very least we're getting 3 different new forms. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Are you excited for Dusk Lycanroc? Are you excited for what this might mean going into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Leave a comment down below and we can continue the discussion down there. Also remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.